Alrighty. Well, gosh, what a day. I mean, I feel like it's ironic that I'm taking a break, like a full blown break away. Like I do not plan on going to my setup for like a while. And one of the biggest updates of Save the World just happened. I'm speechless. I really am. Battle Royale has a lot going on. Save the World has a lot going on. And yeah, here. So let's just jump right into it. So Battle Royale. There's a few things to talk about. Good things. We'll just jump right into it. So Most Wanted is basically free skins. It's out for the next 2 weeks, about 2 weeks before the season ends. So that's nice. But you can get free rewards. There's an entire like list of them. We got a wrap, a banner, pickaxes, sprays, back blings, loading screens, gliders, bunch of different things. But the main thing is a skin. So all you have to do is complete the quest and earn 48,000 points, or I guess there's a certain name for them. But yeah, infamy. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool. It reminds me of like I forgot what the mode was called, but like years ago, like 2019, I think they added like the where you had to get the llama and you had to like steal it. Someone will probably, tell me what it is down in the comments. But yeah, I think it's super cool. You can get free skins, free rewards, and there's a bunch of challenges that you have to go through. Now, if you guys want me to cover it and go through like a challenge video, I completely will do it if you guys want it. But as for now, I really try not to do videos. I want to take a mental break away from everything. Like not even, like I said, I want to be away from my setup. But I will cover the challenges if you guys really need me to, because I like doing it. And then of course, weekly challenges come out in a few hours, so that shall be interesting. I think for now, I think I'm done for this season, done with challenge videos. I enjoy doing them. I really do, but I think challenges in the longer seasons really burn me out, and it just doesn't work. Like it towards the end of the season, no one's doing challenges. Unless if you guys want me to continue it, let me know, because I need some input. If there's one person that wants it, then that's all I need. So let me know down in the comments if you would rather have me do the challenge videos or not. So yeah. Otherwise, Royale comes out in 2 more weeks. I think that will be the final 2 weeks of the season. So yeah. Also, happy Valentine's Day for anyone that's celebrating Valentine's. There's actually a new skin in the item shop. I don't know if it's for Valentine's. Actually, no, yeah, it's for Most Wanted. So Court of the Love bundle's out. I guess it's like a Valentine's themed. So yeah, if you guys want to grab that skin, you can use code Mattio when purchasing it. I'd appreciate it. But yeah, let's get into the actual status report, or like the Battle Royale update, patch notes, whatever you want to call it. So Most Wanted's out. It includes the new exotic weapons, which you can get from doing the, just playing regular Battle Royale or no build, whatever you play. So yeah, you guys can do that. You can read through this. I'll put the link down below. I'm not going to go through all of it because it's just weapons. And I think each weapon has like a different perk with it, kind of like how augments are. So yeah, you guys can read through that if you really want to. And then returning for the robbery. So we have weapons that are back. So we have the hand cannon, dual pistols, heavy sniper, hop rocket dualies, which I love the dual pistols, probably one of my favorite weapons. The suppressed pistol and the boom sniper rifle, which I really wish it was just the obliterator. I really wish it was just the OG heavy sniper rifle, but it's the boom one, and I can't complain because, it's almost the same thing. Otherwise, note, motorboats, bows, and bow-related reality augments will be excluded from the Battle Royale /0 build for the duration of the of Fortnite Most Wanted, because a lot of different augments overlap, and it'll cause a lot more pain and annoyance than, actual fun. So, Epic Games looking out for us. Well, Fortnite looking out for us. So thank you. Thanks, Heat Up More. Thought you could commit crimes without getting notoriety. So basically, these are like the stuff throughout the next 2 weeks of, the Most Wanted. Eliminated opponents drop more bars. Their movement speed is increased by 15%, and you'll regenerate up to 100 health out of combat. This is basically activated and when you're opening the vaults. So if you read through it, you get heat, and it's a whole thing. So if you want more in detail, you can read it yourself, because there's so much to go through and I don't want to spend too much time on this. But yeah, that's basically getting heat. You get a bunch of cool stuff, but it also comes with like negative things that come along with the like the bonuses and whatnot. So you read through it if you want. Otherwise, new augments. We got exotic grab bag. You receive a random heisted exotic weapon. And this will remain until downtime version 23.50. So I believe this is gone in the next update, so 2 weeks. all of these will be. So next up, we got sniper surplus. Your sniper rifles will have 1 extra ammo in their magazine, which is really good. You know, sniper rifles are fun. And then Keymaster are granted 2 keys for opening hollow chests. This is really good. And then the final one is last shots. The last 2 bullets through pistol magazines deal bonus damage. So those pistol users out there, you're going to love that augment. And crime pays. This is just all the bunch of the new stuff that I was talking about and the free stuff. So pretty cool. And then also, this is a big change for all those central players. You have a region now. So now there's going to be NA West, NA Central, and NA East. So for all those people that are complaining about, oh, I'm on 50 ping on West, I'm on 70 ping on East, you now have a central server. So kudos to you. It's actually a lot better for, you know, if you're playing with a friend that's in central servers, you can now play with them on lower ping. And in the end, it's really good. And there's an entire region blog post for it. So go check that out too. Hardware item vendors update. So they were adding identifiers to see why the game was lagging so much. And I guess they kind of figured it out, and sort of they're trying to oh, no, this is something different. Sorry, I'm thinking of Save the World. So players who use tools that hide or alter their device's hardware identifiers may receive an in-game warning and be removed from the match. Failure to remove these hardware's alterations or additional attempts to bypass these restrictions may result in an account action up to and including a permanent ban from Fortnite. For more information, and then go to the website if you want more information. This is basically people that use not cheats per se, but more like trying to cover up what their hardware is to avoid bans and avoid like certain things, to bypass a lot of things. It's a little more in detailed things, and I'm already 6 minutes into this video, so yeah, let's get into the rest of the BR stuff, because there's a lot to talk about in Save the World. But competitive notes, FNC's major FNCS is going on. There's drops coming up soon too, so make sure you grab those. And then most wanted, high set exotic weapons and all that is not in competitive playlist, and then none of the new augments are in competitive either. And then a major bug fix, which is fix the issue that caused us to disable the Shadow Striker reality augment, and the augment is now re-enabled. So yeah, that is everything BR related. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. There's so much out that covering everything, and like a Save the World /BR video is a little bit harder, but you know, I cover as much as I can. All right, I love covering both sides, because you know, I love BR as much as I love Save the World. I'll Save the World a little bit more, but no, I'll take it. So let's get into Save the World. Save the World's actually crazy. Now you're probably thinking, oh well, it just looks the same, you know, it's not really crazy. Yeah, okay. Well, let's get into it. Let's read the home base status report first, because I'll show you after. So Fortnite Save the World version 23.40 home base status report by the Fortnite team. The version 23.40 update in Save the World brings the 4th and 5th weeks of war games. Yeah, no one really cares about that. We've also updated the collection book. Yes, the collection book. So put a pin in that real quick, to make it a bit easier to acquire heroes and weapons. This is actually a major change, and once we get into it, it's going to be really crazy. So week 4 Hex, week 5 is Invasion. I go do war games. I envy war games. I love it. I think the rewards that you get from it is not half bad, but you know, doing it once a year and then having it year round is also not fun. So yeah, but let's get into the collection book update. So this is one of the biggest updates personally. I think that Save the World has had UI updated, almost like, well, in general, like craziness in general. So so we've adjusted the collection book to make it a bit easier to acquire heroes and weapon schematics through research/recruitment. So first off, all llama card pack items other than mythic heroes can now be acquired with flux. That is meaning, so if you get anything from a llama, you're allowed to flux it. Now it is just the llama card pack. So I think that's like the basic llamas, besides the mythic heroes, because mythic heroes are a little P, you know, vouchering or fluxing a like mythic hero, mythic constructor, like what is his name? Why can't I think of his name? The one that extends your base. I can't remember his name, but it would be a little OP. And the mythic heroes from event llamas still require a hero voucher. So event llamas, you know, if you get a mythic from that, you need a voucher for it. And then next up, items available in the shop for gold can be researched for vouchers if they're only available at legendary/mythic rarities with flux otherwise. So items available in the shop for gold, so that you get from the item shop that you can get for gold, can be researched for vouchers. So, you know, like year-round stuff that comes out once a year, you can voucher it now, which is a big change. I think that's really cool, because now people that are collection book grinding, it is way easier to actually get your collection book level up, which is pretty cool. And then items acquired from quests can be researched for vouchers if they're only available at legendary/mythic rarities and with flux otherwise. So quests, like I'll get into it once like I get into the collection book. I'll show you in a second. like the questline stuff like Phoenix can be voucher now, which is super cool because like having 2 copies of that where you would have to wait until the next questline would come out, or not flux or not vouchered. You can flux them now, which is a lot cool. I'll show you in a second. It's a little hard to wrap your head around because there's so many stuff to talk about. But the final one is founder/starter pack items. Birth of heroes and mythic weapons should be the only items of unavailable research/recruitment. So let's get into it. I'll show you real quick so you guys aren't losing your mind. I was messaging Archer earlier about some updates. So let's get into it. So let's go under expansion schematics. So you cannot voucher these weapons right here. You cannot voucher mythic weapons. Mythic weapons are unvouchable, unfluxible. You cannot get them. However, if we go under like the vacuum tube or not, and let me show you something that's actually a little bit cooler. Let's go under the spy weapons, because spy weapons, we love the pot shot, right? Let's research it. Research it. You can get it now with legendary flux. It's insane. Like this, speechless. It's actually really cool, and I think this is one big change that will continue the grind of my collection book. Like I really was not interested in the collection book as much as I was prior to this, and I think now it is. And like retro sci-fi weapons, you can vouch for them now. Like the Deatomizer 9000, you can flux it. You don't have to research it. You can flux it now, which is it's insane. All right. So if you're like, oh, well, this is not a big change. Like, let me tell you what, a Xeon build that is flexible is going to be insane. A lot of people are going to just get flux in the weapon designs and be like, yeah, I got them. Let's go. And then talk about like questline heroes. Let's go under, where is it under? I think I could just go under here, right? Yeah, like campaign outlander. Let's go right here. Recruit hero. These require vouchers now. And I think that's really cool. Campaign heroes were a pain in the butt because you could not get them in the collection book, or you cannot have multiple copies of them. Now you can with vouchers. So it gives you a reason to grind ventures a lot more, and it gives you a reason to even play more ventures because you got to get flux over time throughout the different venture levels. So it kind of slowly gives you a reason to play more ventures. I know it's kind of weird and there's not really rewards to it, but in reality, if you're collection book grinding, there is a reason to get those legendary flux. Also, a big change too, which I think is really cool. If you really care about it, you can actually recruit heroes with without using 100 legendary flux. You can use rare flux and epic flux now. Anything under rare is just training manuals or whatever the manuals are for that, which I think is super cool. The collection book changes is a lot. There's a lot more to go into it, but I only can talk about so much without, keeping here for, a few minutes. So yeah, a lot of collection book changing. If you really want a big list, I'll put this link down below. The link for this tweet down below. This is all the weapons weapons in heroes that still require a voucher. So if you're interested in this, Archer posted it. Thank you, Archer, for this. If you're really interested in seeing which heroes are voucherable or you can't flux, these are them. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Thank you, Archer, for that. Let me keep that open because I want to put that in the description. Otherwise, everything else is pretty much the same. Event and weekly store on February 14th at Reset. We're going to be getting Anti-Cuddle Sarah along with Dashing Hawk, which is on 21st, which is next week. And then, just original, the perks and whatnot. And then February 21st, we'll get the love song. Let's get into the final thing, which is the bug fixes. So major things. Decently major things, actually. So a number of bug fixes were included in the version 23.40 game update, including fix a bug that caused the third rail to sometimes fire blink shots. This one was a big one. This one's been out since launch of the alien weapons set. And thank you to Freight Train for actually bringing this up to the dev team. This was something that was out for a while, and they finally fixed it. I was testing out prior to the recording this video, so if you do happen to have any problems with it still, report it. Let me, Archer, anyone that's playing Save the World, or anyone that you know that has connections to tell Freight Train, or even you can report it to. Just let them know. I know Freight Train's in Minerva, so that's the Discord server that Beast owns. So yeah, you can go in like Fortnite Save the World, and you can just say, hey, this isn't working, ping someone, and then let them know. But yeah, just they think they resolved it, and just in case they didn't, just in case. So let people know. Otherwise, fix the following issues in the Autumn Foothills biome. We got floating storm chests is fixed, the additional terrain fixes, which there was some terrain. I actually ran into one of them. One of the big blocks were like out of the wall. It was funny. I took a screenshot of it. They fixed that, so I think it was cool. And then the final thing is made improvements to reduce hitching in Save the World on the PS4 in consoles. Now, I don't know specifically if they did it just for PS4 consoles. Like they put a comma there, so PS4 consoles, like just consoles in general, or PS4 consoles. I don't know. They are still working on this. Like, as I say, they noted this is an ongoing process, so we plan to make further improvements in the future. So, as for now, not everyone is going to, avoid all the hitching problems that we've had for a while. They're working on it, which is something that we can honestly hope for in the future that is fixed, which, that's all I ask. As long as they're working on it and they admit that they know that there's a problem, that is all we pretty much need. So yeah, that is everything. There's one final note that I do want to mention because it is kind of a decent, cool change. They fixed the friends list, so you can't go under private anymore. It is either friends or invite only. So you can go on invite only, which people can't join your party. It's basically private. So if I go on invite only, you cannot change your mode to no fill/fill. That is the new mode down here. So like if I wanted to go into a game and I needed people to play with and I don't have any friends, which some people somehow some days you don't have friends, I guess, you can actually change it to no fill/fill. I think this is a great feature, and overall update really great. I think this is like a 9 out of 10 update. A collection book is a major change. You get a lot of different weapons, Fortnite wise or BR wise, a lot of different things for you to do. And there is one thing that I do note. I don't know if it was a joke, but Fire Monkey actually said that if you reach account a level 1000, there's rumored to give you a banner. I don't know if I read that correctly. I don't know if that was true or not, but if it is, I think that's pretty cool. This is probably one of the longest videos I've ever done for an update. If you stick here to the end, thank you for watching. I promise in the future, we're gonna be dedicated to the YouTube grind. I really want to hit 10K this year. Hard months and prior. Most of you guys joined the Discord to see what was going on, and I appreciate that. I'm trying to be very transparent. I think being open with what I'm going through is a lot easier, and to let you guys know is a little bit easier for me. But otherwise, if you guys are watching this at 4 a.m. or wherever you are, 7 a.m., whatever time zone you're in, I appreciate you. Anyone that uses my code really does support me. Otherwise, that is pretty much it for the update. Let me know if you guys want the challenge videos. I'll try to do them. I don't want to keep you guys any longer. If you stuck it to the end, subscribe, like the video. I'd appreciate it. Otherwise, you guys have an amazing day, night, wherever you are. And go in the update. Go check it out. Go play it or something. I don't know. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next one.